No man separate what we create. Unstoppable, untouchable, motherfucking worldwide bomb figures.
With the McVeigh Show out, James Gang Radio Podcast with the host Warren G. Walker and his crew Nino Black and Jody Rainford, covering entertainment from around the globe. The Facebook, James Gang Radio, and the Twitter, James Gang Cast. Salute one boss to another. Make sure y'all show y'all support. Let's keep the ball rolling. We in the zone.
James Gang Radio Podcast is back once again, and today we have a special guest. This is formerly E.D.I from the Outlawz, Tupac's group, the Outlawz. E.D., what's going on, man?
How you doing, bro? What's going on?
Oh, no complaints, no complaints. It's E.D.I now, right?
Yeah, it's E.D.I, E.D.I, E.D. Outlaw, the Outlaw OG, the Hope Dealer. That's about it.
Cool, man. And what's new for you as of recent, sir? What you got going on?
One of the new things I'm doing, I do a radio show every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Western, 12 a.m. Eastern on Dash Radio on the XXL channel. I've been doing that for about 6 months, so that's pretty new. Also, continuously always doing music, always touring. We'll be pulling up to a city near you very soon.
Okay. The city near me is Nashville. You coming to Nashville?
I sure hope so, man. I've been in Nashville a few times. I like Nashville.
Yeah. Y'all were on the Outlaws signed to Cashville for a little short time. Am I right about that?
Nah, we just did a bunch of music with Buck. Shout out to Buck. Okay. Welcome home.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for that one. Shout out, giving it up for Nashville. Not a lot of people do, but anyway, I want to talk a little bit about you. You've been around a long time, and you've been in the hip hop game a long time, and you've been with the Outlawz a long time. And of course, I have to bring it up. Tupac Shakur, he's the guy that brought you in the game. I noticed something in the video the other day. Now that Big Psych was gone, I was watching the How Long Will They More Me video, and you and Castro were in that video. That's you and him.
Yep. Me, Castro, and Napoleon.
Okay. How old were y'all when y'all did that?
Oh man, I don't fucking remember. We were pretty young though.
Like teenager young, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That one of the other guys had spoke on it before and said that y'all were pretty young. So,
yep. Sure thing.
How'd you
First time in LA?
Yeah. How'd you end up coming out and working with on the Machiavelli album? And before that, the Megan, the drama. Were you a Dramacidal? You were Dramacidal, or was that y'all's name?
Yep.
Before y'all changed it?
Yep.
Okay. Dramacidal. See, I know a little bit. Rest in peace to Big Psych, by the way. I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. Big Psych. Rest in peace to Big Psych.
Absolutely. Rest in peace, Big Psych. For sure. I went to his funeral.
Yeah. Can you tell me about your transition? How you got with Tupac? What was the story with that?
I mean, this is pretty much widely known, but for anybody who doesn't, we grew up together, childhood friends.
Really? I did not know that. How'd you get on the music scene with him? Just the friendship poured it over in the music?
Well, I was doing music, and you know what I mean. He was doing music where he was at. I was doing music where I was at. His cousin Castro was doing music with me. He heard some of my music, and he was like, "Yo, you should send this to Pac. Pac is about to be on." And we decided to send it to him. But even before that, I always felt like I was gonna have a career in this rap game. Period. So I was cool with him sending it, with us sending it to Pac, but regardless of what Pac said or not about my music, I was still going to pursue this as a career.
Right. Can you describe, E.D., the atmosphere in 1995-6 in hip hop music? Because I don't think a lot of people today really understand how real it was. Like, it was some real stuff was going on in the booth and behind the scenes, especially at Death Row. That's been from guests on here.
You know, life is real, man. So, you know, it wasn't no different than anyday life.
Right.
So life is real, and we was just making music, and we were young and ambitious, and really just trying to leave our mark on the world. And there was a lot of great music coming out at that time, so you had to be great or greater just to be able to be heard and seen.
I understand. Can you tell me, fast forward just a little bit, you know, like I say, you came up with Pac, and, you know, and he died at such a young age. You find it hard to break away from, not the saying you would want to break away from that. I mean, he was a big contributor in the game. But his shadow is larger than life. He's like a James Dean, you know. He died at a young age, but eventually, you know, the Outlawz had to be the Outlawz. You know, y'all had to go eat without Pac, you know, because he's gone. Rest in peace to Pac. Has that ever you have trouble with that, or is that cool with you? Because he put you on.
I mean, you know, from the time I was a very young kid, man, all I pretty much wanted to do was make music and be in the rap game. And, you know, I get to live my dream pretty much every day. Now, has it been a walk in the park? No. But you take the good with the bad. Life goes on.
Yeah, I understand. I completely understand. Yeah, and I just, yeah, you were around for a lot, you know, and I'm not going to go into it because it's a personal thing, but you were actually in Vegas the night that all that stuff happened, the night that he was shot. So it's probably harder on you, you know, than most people because you did grow up with him. I assume, you know, but like I said, I won't go too far into that. That's a personal thing, and I don't really like getting into people's personal stuff. So I'll talk a little bit about Outlawz, what they doing now. What it's you and Noble, right? Because by the way, rest in peace, Fatal. Remember the Outlawz who passed away a couple years back. Hussein Fatal. Oh yeah. Hussein Fatal. But what's the Outlawz? Are they getting ready to? They all putting out any more stuff? You know?
Yeah, I mean, we've been putting out stuff pretty much every year. We always put out something.
Yeah.
Whether it's collectively as a group or independently solo. You know, I dropped a solo album last year called The Hope Dealer. Did very well for me. I'm gonna follow that up with part 2.
Good deal.
Later on this year. Young Noble dropped a solo album this year called Powerful. I'm featured on that album. We dropped a record called Ambition. The video was awesome. You know, we did a record. We dropped a record with E.D.I late last year. We also dropped a single, the last single we did with Hussein Fatal, for one of them, for a record called So Much Pain. That video got played everywhere. It's doing really well on YouTube right now.
Good.
And we'll probably drop a project later this year as a group. So, you know, we always doing music, man. The creativity never stops. You know, when you live in a real life, you always got something to talk about.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll fast forward a bit. You are in the All Eyez On Me film, am I correct in saying that?
I don't know, man. We gotta see when it comes out.
Oh, they may have cut you out.
Movies get edited, you know, anything can happen. I don't know.
You were supposed to be in there, I guess. Because I thought I saw a trailer with you and you walking behind the guy who's playing Pac, who scarily similar looks like him. I don't know where they got that guy, but he looks just like Tupac. Demetrius Shipp, I think's his name.
Yeah, they did a good job. They did a good job on casting.
Yeah, I heard they go into a lot of stuff. I think this one's going to be a real big movie, man. I got a feeling that this one's going to. It may be bigger than.
I think everybody should enjoy it.
Yes, absolutely. Rest in peace to E.D.I. Shakur. She never got to see. You won't get to, go see the movie on the big screen. So.
Yes, indeed. Rest in peace to E.D.I. Shakur.
Absolutely. And E.D.I. And the Outlawz keep pushing out that music. James Gang's gonna keep pushing y'all. You came on my show, gave it up. I'll give it up for the Outlawz any day. Like I said, I
appreciate that, homie.
Yeah, Still I Rise. I still bump Still I Rise. So, years later, So, like I said,
it's a good album.
Yeah, it's a good album. It was a good album. It was a very good album.
Yep.
Like I said, Made Figures. I'll say Made Figures was one of my favorite songs. I listen to it all the time. That's on my playlist. The video, how y'all did that, where y'all dressed up as cops and stuff, and y'all was like going like y'all was getting at somebody. I mean, it was a negative. What happened? They can say about how negative it was now, but 1996 as a 12-year-old, that shit was cool, man. I ain't even gonna front. Like, but they dressing up. They're really going at it. And of course, there's real stuff going on, so it's just unfortunate how it all played out, So we have that to look back on. You learn from it, or you try to learn from it. So,
sure, that's the plan.
That's it. You got anything else you want? You doing anything else? Shows, music, anything you want to plug right here, right now?
Yeah, man, we got a bunch of stuff coming up. Just stay up to date on our social media. The Outlawz Official on Instagram, Facebook, at E.D.I O4L. Follow my label page, O4L Digital. And, stay on the lookout for what we got coming up, man. Outlawz is always working. We always doing something, so see you soon.